Guys, so first of all, the greenhouse is in a mess, and I'm gonna show you here this. If you notice, I have a gloves on because these guys have a lot of spikes. As you can see, look, spikes. Good protection, so no animal could eat them, or even us human can't even grab them. Guys, don't grab them; you will get poked up. So this guy's a 3-gallon container. I have one cucumber plant, and it's running all the way. It's going here, and then it's wrapping, coming, and then there it is. I gotta train it to continue over here. So I'm literally gonna train him to run. My tip for growing cucumbers in a container, it all starts from your soil. Make sure your soil, guys, I always tell you, make sure your soil is rich. This plant was giving me a harder time to grow. It was growing really slow because of the heat and all that stuff, and the container is smaller. So if you guys look right here, I did put in some organic plant food. I did use one called GreenTGarden. I applied a GreenTGarden 2 weeks ago, and it's been producing a lot better. So guys, and as you could see, my soil is moist. Cucumber plant in a container needs extra water, guys, and definitely keeping the soil rich. You could do some fertilizer, some compost, even like some coffee grind to give it some fertilizer to boost it up a little bit. That's fine. Water, I normally water a lot. There's a bunch of holes on the bottom. It has about 8 holes on the bottom, so if it's a lot of water, it'll just drain right through, so that's not a problem. But then as you guys can see, I'm a big fan of pruning. So as you can see, I took off a couple leaves from the beginning, and you could see my container is so open. Like there's nothing, my plant can't, my leaf is not touching the soil, so it's gonna get any bug, any sick, or any disease or anything. There's airflow just going right through because it's running. So it's going great. So it's going great right now, and I've been watering almost every day, because the greenhouse is hotter. For a container, it runs dry, and normally guys, when you see your leaf, is like hanging down, drooping down from your cucumber plant, it droopy, it needs water. Give it some water, guys. Cucumber plant, they normally look something like this. It will start hanging down, coming down like that. It does need a lot of water sometimes, guys, but don't overwater it. You come here, you see your soil is dry, you add some water. If it's moist like this, you're good. You don't need any more water like that. Let me show you guys up close. See that? You don't need any more water of that. That's perfectly fine. And my another tip I would say, guys, when the cucumber plant is running up, these guys spread out. These guys when they're coming up here, they could branch out for like a lot of different, they could run all over. So if you don't need much of them, you could always cut it out. See, like this part right here, I'm gonna show you guys right now. Like this, I could tell right here, this probably didn't pollinate good or something. This is not gonna make it. It's already, you guys can't get to see it. This definitely not gonna make it. So this definitely not gonna make it in my book. So what I'll do, I'll come close by right here and look, snap that out. So we're not gonna even waste any energy on this, I'm telling you. So garbage that. So now my stuff is just gonna flow like that. I'll show you the spikes. I got gloves on, so I really don't mess around. So there's the spikes, and then we'll just come right here and then cut it off clean, and then I'll just brush off all the spikes, because look at these guys. I'll brush off all the spikes, and I don't wash this. Another thing, guys, I really don't wash my cucumbers until we're ready to eat, or we're ready to give my neighbor something like that. So then I picked a bunch here, a couple more here, guys. So I'm gonna cut out all of them, and I'm telling you. So basically, guys, with the gloves on, you just brush them out like that. You just break them off. They're easy. Just break them out. I just finished cutting out the rest, and I just wanted to show you. So as you could see, lighter green, close to yellow, stripes coming up, and then you try to get a darker green. This one passed a little bit, but it's not that big difference. It looks amazing. But these guys, I'm telling you, perfect. Look, this one perfect right here. I love the stripe. I love watching the stripes from the bottom, guys. It's really good. So these guys are really good. They're fresh, and as you guys know, nothing beats fresh vegetables. Alright guys, so hopefully this video is helpful, and you know, growing cucumbers in a container is not hard. Just, you know, I would say, as I said, just make sure your soil is rich, your watering is on point, and take off a couple leaves from the beginning of the plant, of the root, so your container is wide open. And even if you have it vertically running up, straight up coming, it's fine, because you're not gonna have any leaves on the bottom, so it's air. You know, it's good for the air. It's good for when you're watering, and if the bees are flying up and down, or whatever it is, you have no problem. Then the energy just keep flowing right through. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching GreenTGarden. Hopefully this video was helpful. And guys, start following my steps so you guys could harvest some massive, delicious cucumber, guys.